The ball to the inside. No good that time. Nice D from Moody.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
And the basket by MP.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
And the Jazz with possession here. A 12-point game. Pass to Kessler. Drives to the hoop. Utah moving the ball around. Filipowski for three. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Shot left block. Second chance shot. Outside Podziemski. From deep. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh. Jazz trail by 12. Pass to Collier. Throws it up high and finished off by Kessler.
Exactly where Kessler gets so much of his offensive performance done, right at the cup.
The Warriors have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Here for the Warriors. Porzingis has checked in for Horford. Santos comes in for Butler. And it's Curry in for MP. Then for Utah, Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Filipowski. Konchar comes in for Sensabaugh. And Bailey subbed in for Collier. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Allie, thank you. Now here's Curry. Over George. Drilled from 11 feet out. Curry's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Bailey, following the score by Golden State. George for three. Porzingis grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Three-pointer. And Curry is good for three. Curry's got 35.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Here's George. Pass to Bailey. A shot from the mid-range. It's rebounded by Golden State. Santos has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Podziemski. Back to Curry. Nifty move. Sinks that one from the post. Curry's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, we know Steph Curry has a ton of fun on the court because he can score from virtually anywhere. But that floater is a must-have tool in the toolbox.
George outside. Can they get it? The shot, no good. Curry with some nice D. Inside, goes up. Here's Santos. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Pass to George. Banked it in off the glass. George has got 27 points.
Wow, Keontae George flashing those handles. Nasty stuff.
Here's Podziemski. Out to the right wing. Porzingis passes to Curry. Off target from outside. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Jackson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
What confidence from Jackson there. Just taking it right at the defense and overpowering them.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
And the growth of Jackson Jr. is downright scary, especially defensively. This guy has been upping his game, and no opponent is happy about that.
Now here's Butler. The kick out, Curry. Three-pointer off the mark. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
Number 30, Yusuf Nurkic.
Jazz trail by 12. Pass to Bailey. George sets a screen. This one for three. Santos pulls it in. Santos has got 5 rebounds tonight.
This guy hit a couple of threes in the first half, but since then it's been a little bit of a struggle.
Back to MP. The slam from MP.
There you go, MP. Hammer it home, young fella.
And here's George. Jackson with a screen on Curry. George drives in, shoots over Curry. Nice shot by George. George has got 14 points here in the second half.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Absolutely incredible what Kristaps Porzingis can do. He's over 7 feet. He's got an all-around game, and he's getting to every aspect of it right now.
Here's Jackson. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
The Warriors lead by 12. Here's Santos. Curry fires! Knocks down the trifecta!
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. Now Jackson. Shot's no good. Now Curry. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Butler goes back up, and that's how you get it to go inside.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Jazz trail by 17. Now here's George. Nurkic outside. Here's Bailey. Yes, sir! It's good!
This is why you love Nurkic. This guy is an exceptional passer.
A minute 31 left in the fourth quarter here. Now Curry. George with a steal.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Warriors.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
Man, this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Stephen Curry.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Now here's Butler. On the wing, Curry. George is there for the rebound. And it's Utah with the ball. They trail by 14. And Jackson gets double teamed. Here's Bailey. Four on the clock. Outside George. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Steph, I know it's still early, but how do you evaluate this team and its ability to go the distance?
In terms of communicating about our principles and how we're going to be successful, trying to chase another championship, we're definitely on the same page. Just a matter of staying focused every night, giving the best effort we can, and just enjoying the journey because it's a long year.
Well, you've been there. You know what it takes. Thanks, Steph.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.